Hey everyone! Today I will show you how to use the Revue 400L, a fully automatic 35mm film camera from the 1970s. We will cover everything from loading the film to the battery, focus setting and the light meter. This exact camera has been fully restored by me. You see like the fancy accessories. And also I renewed all the light seals here. If you want to see how I made this, check the link in the description. There's a full guide how to restore exactly this camera. But first, let's talk about this camera's history and whether it's still worth using today. So this camera was sold in the mid to late 1970s by the German company Fotoquelle. Originally it was between 150 and 180 German mark, about 100 US dollars, which is adjusted for inflation about 600 US dollars. So this was a quite pricey camera, I would say. And today you can get this camera for about 50 to 100 euros used on eBay or other marketplaces. But a restored version like this, probably a bit more. This camera is still worth using because of the high quality lens. The Revue 38mm f2.8, sharp and well built, and it has fully automatic exposure. I will show you that later, and it's very compact and lightweight. You can carry it everywhere. And I will take this camera on a vacation in a few days too. A little camera overview. The lens is a fixed lens. Of course, you can't change the lens that is built in here. You have a filter thread. The shutter speeds range from 1/30th of a second to 1/500th of a second. Fully automatic, and the aperture also fully automatic, chosen by the camera. The camera also has a hot shoe for flash usage and also a tripod mount. Let's start with the power ring of the camera. The battery compartment is at the bottom side of the camera. Originally the camera used PX675 1.35 volt mercury batteries, but these batteries are no longer available due to environmental issues. So you have to use other batteries like zinc air hearing aid batteries. Check the description, I've linked some alternatives there. So take your coin, open up the battery compartment counterclockwise. Make sure that your battery contacts are clean. Put in the battery with the positive side facing up. You have a plus here too. Close the battery compartment again. Tighten that. Yeah, so if you now look through the viewfinder, at the right side is a needle, and if this needle is moving when you're putting the camera into the light, or your hand before that the needle is moving, that means that your light meter is working correctly. It's a bit, I think it's a bit hard to show it here. No, you can see the needle. And you can see the needle goes, you can see the needle moving down. When I put my hand in front of the camera, you can see it right here. This is the aperture shutter speed combination the camera chooses for you. The next step is loading film. Lift the rewind knob, open the back of the camera, take your film, put it inside the film chamber. Thing here down and pull the film leader across to the right into the take-up spool, into one of the holes here. Like this. And then make a shot. And then make sure that the sprockets here are in the film. You see, it's not that tight and not completely perfect by me. Now it should work. You can see there's some, yeah. Now, and if it does that correctly, you can close the back again, make your shot. And if you see it moving here, every time you do a shot, the film is wound correctly. So, and then take a couple of shots until you see a 1 here, that no light has come on the film while you are putting it in. The next step to use your camera perfectly is to set the ISO or ASA setting, which is standing on your film. Like, and this film is like the speed on the box is like 100 or Kodak Gold. Is 200. If you want to buy film, check the description. I have some links there. You do that just by turning the dial here on the lens. This camera supports ASA from 25 to 400. So make sure you put in the right setting that your camera meters the light for your film speed correctly. Now the focusing. This camera has not a rangefinder, and this camera estimates the focus using the pictograms here. We have 4 pictograms, one for portrait, one for group, one for mid-range, and one for infinity. You have to guess the distance of the object you want to make a picture of. You see the black sign here. That's where your focus will be. You also have a distance scale at the bottom with everything in meters for more precise focusing. If you look through the viewfinder at the right side, you can see the aperture shutter speed combination the camera chooses for you. Also there's the flash option. Poorly, I don't have a working flash at home right now, so I can't show that to you, but you put the flash here and you have to set the guide number, or in German Leitzahl, or you just put it on auto for a correct setting of your flash. And your camera will adjust the aperture accordingly to what you set here. If your film is completely short, then your film advance lever stops moving. You can't push it furthermore, or you have 36 or 24 pictures taken. You press the rewind release button at the bottom of the camera and use the rewind crank here. You have also an arrow in which direction you have to wind the film, and rewind your film until you feel that the tension is gone. Now you can really film it. That means that the film is completely rewound. You see all the film is inside the canister. Now you can open the back, take out your film roll and let it develop somewhere, or better, you develop it yourself. And yeah, that's it. Final thoughts about this camera. Is it still worth using? Of course it is. It's a great beginner camera and also fun for experienced photographers. It's simple to use, compact and fully automatic. So I give a big recommendation for this camera. If you like this guide about this camera, don't forget to like and subscribe. If I should make another tutorial about another camera, feel free to write it into the comments. If you have any feedback from me, feel free to tell me. And also don't forget to check my restoration guide if you want to fix your own Revue 400L. See you next time.